A draw would be a 6-red shootout. Andy Blurton and Neil Raybone, of course, drew their second match, which puts them currently on 3 points. Kyle Cope and Cohen Bradford are on 4. A draw here would put Andy and Neil into a 6-red shootout with Kyle and Cohen. Defeat would knock them out. Kyle and Cohen would go through, and a win qualifies them outright. Clear? Great.
You think your maths isn't to be trusted? I trusted you.
And you of all people, should know better.
Yeah, shame on me. Anyway, we are where we are. We know what's going on now. And there is a little bit of hope out there for Kyle Cope and Cohen Bradford, but a lot hinges on these two at the table right now. They need to play a level. They need to play a level above what they've been playing so far today. And this one's gone wrong. One thing that won't change is them wanting to play everything at 1,000,000 miles an hour. They do like to give the ball a bit of a hit.
Extension called.
Yeah, God bless them for that. I can relate. It's not going to get them very far in this first frame. Doesn't look like, at least.
First glance, they didn't leave much on, but
it's Tester.
Neil is on this one to bottom left. For whatever reason, he doesn't like it. So taking a bit of time to steady himself.
It's his bridge hand, I think he's struggling with. Yeah, he's just having to bridge on the pocket, and I think he was just struggling to really get a solid base that he was happy with and felt comfortable with. Didn't matter in the end, got the job done.
No attempt to get on anything other than the one they're on here. That's a tricky ball to get on anywhere but top right, so they want to get that done. Oh, is he held? He's okay. No, tap of the table from Neil. Looked like he'd snookered himself for a second, but you know where they want to be.
Yeah, it's a really nice shot that from Andy. Neil doesn't have to do anything here, just float this one in. Yellow waiting to the left centre. He needs a bit more pace, and it's available to the right as well. But yeah, it just floats it in nicely.
Would have loved to have had an extra roll or two across the table. Would have got up for the 8-ball in the centre. It will be 8-ball to the corner.
But Neil Raybone has made thousands of these probably in his life. This for 1-0. Wow. That missed by a mile.
Huge, huge miss. You're right, the margin of it was very jarring.
Well, there's nothing else to say other than that. It's just, oh, it's pure pressure. I've seen Neil knocking so many 8-balls under big time pressure in big time matches. That one felt really, really strange.
Yeah, pressure, isn't it? As you said, it's pressure. You get a very funny pressure on a Monday night in these events.
think if you're in Eldridge, I think you just got to back yourself to make this. No, plays the snooker. Cue ball is, well, disastrous. Neil Raybone gets away with one. Oh, penny for the thought of Cohen Bradford and Kyle Cope right now.
There would have been some hope from them, wouldn't they? Seeing that miss from Neil, but completely deflated by what played out afterwards. I suspect they're talking about the 8 ball there.
Yeah, I think Andy waited for Neil to speak.
Yeah, when you miss an 8 ball like that, you don't want to look at your partner, do you? You want to go in your own world.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so surprised by that. But Mikey Mancini breaks off. Good split. Plenty of power. Can he pick them apart? Yellow and red just coming together on the top right side of the table is a small issue. Maybe a big issue.
It is. Could have played that firmer, maybe. Though the likelihood of that opening up the corner was very small, really. Trick shots.
And that is quite the fluke.
The only thing is it didn't open up the yellow on the right-hand side, so it's not really helped. It's a better pot. Still not got the breakout.
Get a sense that Mikey's going to carry on digging, mind. He finally left himself what looked like the most sensible of breakout shots, and he's not on it.
What will Neil do? There's not many reds on the table either. Because of the number that went down off the break. It's not easy to hide the white here. I think you just have to risk giving half a chance. He's done better than that. He's got a good cue ball. It's a good shot getting that yellow up into the top right area. Now a very good breaker ball. Now all he needs to do is find a way to get a shot there, and Neil will try to stop him. Cue ball in hand. Still nothing here for Neil.
I think he's looking to see if he could play a form of 3-ball plant here. Andy Blurton's come up to offer his eyes as well. 2 pairs of eyes sometimes are better than 1.
It looks pretty dead set, actually. Just whether the red he's playing pops out anywhere, but it looks on. Obviously, it's risky because if you don't make it, you're opening up all the yellows.
Do you think there's an element of the way Neil's playing this? We spoke about it earlier in the night, playing your opponent a little bit, play the man.
Agreed. More likely to take that shot on against Tom Cousins than you are in this situation.
It's quite a handy loss of turn.
Yeah, I wonder if he regrets not going for it now.
Do you play this? He thought about it.
He is good at doubles, talked about that, so he can drop this in top left and play the double.
It is all eggs in one basket, though. Doesn't get it, he will lose the frame. Oh, he's turning it down. Oh, for my money, he's just left this on.
Must have turned over something because he nearly missed the red. He was obviously just playing safe. Trying to hit that red fairly full.
Great shot from Mikey. And I wonder. In goes the yellow, nice shot. It's a nice little finish this from Mikey Mancini. And Neil Raybone made to pay. 1-1 as it stands. 6 red shootout as it stands.
Long way to go in the match though. Yeah, that Neil will be kicking himself, and I think maybe the right thing to do was be aggressive when they were looking at it with ball in hand. And he pulled back. He wasn't going to get a better opportunity, so are you waiting and being patient, hoping your opponent gets to take something on, but you don't want to risk leaving them anything. In the end, well, in the end it was a roll-off safety, but yeah, maybe they should have gone.
Frame 3. Blurton's break. 1-3 more.
Well, tricky split. There's definitely one colour you'd rather be. If he manages to pot a red here, he at least will have the dominant suit.
Yeah, just thinking about the red by the 8 ball.
I was thinking he may have been able to go pot the red that he played, just stun it really, and then maybe try and play the loss of turn, but Ian doesn't really do stuff like that. He's aggressive, and he's flown into the bad area. It's not come out terribly.
That red that was the most awkward at the start, though, it's more awkward now. All the pressure here on Andy Blurton. All the pressure. He's got to find a way to win this frame, and it's a horrible layout, and he's got to watch the clock. This is where Neil can really help him. Neil should be the clock watcher here, just help him with a little bit of management there.
It's why that first shot was so big. Get yourself reds, because yellows are so difficult. Just takes pocket superiority. Ian could do with getting a red in front of that yellow, because I think Andy's plan is to use the yellows together to maybe make a 3-ball plant. Is he trying to dig into this to screw into the yellow? He is. Good shot.
But he's going to get 2 for 1 on the loss of turns for a minute. Quite. Good shot though.
Yeah, I didn't love the choice from Andy. I could see what he was thinking, but it was just too easy to sort of play the reverse. 15-second shot clock zone is in play from here on in.
Should Neil be more available to Andy here? Hugely experienced, brilliant tactical brain. He has a lot of respect for Andy in his game, and he's going to let him do his thing. But in this sort of situation, Neil's one of those players you wouldn't mind leaning on to give you a little bit of help.
Well, Reds all go. I think he can get up to his really tricky one next. It's not terrible.
Just thinking, if you can get on the one on the right-hand side here, is there a lot? Oh, he's played into it. Oh, he's got away with it. If he just takes the one top right, pulls it back a little bit, you want to be thin on the next one so you can go off the side cushion, avoiding the yellows, and get on the 8-ball. So he's come back too far. Now it's going to be very difficult to get on the 8-ball. Yeah, he just came back too far. You wanted to be thin on that ball.
Hold on to your hats. Where's that 8-ball going? It is going in the middle of the table. And Andy Blurton can take a vital lead if he just holds himself together.
It's a little bit of a roadmap finish here. Well, that's a little short. Straight in right centre. We've just been dot to dot. Now he's got a lot of angle if he goes to the middle, and he's got the wrong angle if he goes to the corner. That was a poor shot, actually, for Andy. He's too good to finish in the middle.
Under 3 minutes to play.
It's a good recovery. Has he got too much angle? Felt like he needed to get across the table a little bit more. Got to kill this one in.
Which he did beautifully. 8-ball waiting, 2 minutes left. Time for one more frame. Big frame to win for Andy Blurton, who comes up massive for his partnership. Ian Eldridge had an opportunity there to really put the cat among the pigeons. Couldn't quite land on the 8-ball. Andy Blurton survives the scare. And it probably, if we don't see any madness like a golden break or a golden duck, it probably takes away losing outright. They're a frame ahead. They can still be dragged into a 6-red shootout with a quick visit from this pairing, and the match can still end a draw. Difference in scoreline is only 1. But I don't think they can now be beaten without the interference, of course, of a golden duck or golden break. And that is manna from heaven for Neil and Andy. Dry break. Lots of open balls to pot. A little bit of a problem at the top of the table. This is just pure clock management from here on out, and they should be able to see themselves over the line.
Yeah, it's only a couple of pots, isn't it? They don't have to worry about the red right at the top of the table. Just mop up the open reds. Well, maybe yellows then. It was a choice if that wasn't easy to get nice on the next ball. Easier to deal with 3 or 4 yellows than it was that, perhaps. So this is the shot. This goes in, it's match over.
Well, it hasn't gone in, and is this match still alive? It's another Neil Raybone miss. 48 seconds, and if Mikey Mancini and Ian Eldridge get out from here, it's 6 red shootout time. Kyle Cope and Cohen Bradford will be cheering them on, watching this. Ian Eldridge flies at the pack. Lots of red, gets that out of the way. They're still in business. 25 seconds, they've got to move quick.
Yeah, it's all a bit too slow out there.
I didn't think they needed to fly at it. One of those yellows goes, they can use it to open up the other. They're just going to run out of time. Neil Raybone and Andy Blurton get away with one. They win the match 2 frames to 1, and they sneak through, directly through, into the last 16 of the Ultimate Pool Pairs Cup once again. It was far from a razor-sharp performance tonight from Neil and Andy, but they have done enough to qualify through to the last 16 once more. Wow, that was a really, really tight group in the end. And we'll hear from the pair of them when we return after this break.